it still needs a little work, but we're getting there. That's the right window. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Oh, I moved it. I moved it. I moved it. Ah! Stop. Stop. Thank you. Yeah, press button. Continue, please. Hold on, and then pop out the chat. Click, click. Click, click my eardrum. I've been drawing pictures, as you probably already know. But I did one yesterday. I did some practice. I did a draw along, then I did a body freehand, and then I turned it into Jun, and it turned out pretty well. So that's good. But it took me like the entire night to do that one thing, and I need to speed up the process. So we're gonna keep doing it until it gets more consistent and faster. So that's the plan. That said, it's nice because like 5 days ago I could not solve anything, and today I could solve. Well, yesterday I just I should be doing more references instead of just freeballing it, but I don't know. I just always feel like just kind of feel like doing it without that. But I need to get a habit for it essentially. Okay, so I believe I have 10 white Pikmin. Yes. Every element is going to be here. And 25 reds. Oh, wait. No, we need 15 yellows. What is this odd number? What the fuck? 25 reds, 15 yellows. We're getting 50 blues. Okay. We're good. Yeah, I just gotta... It's a matter of speeding up. Speeding up and not sacrificing the quality for it. That's what it is. But I'm just happy because when I kind of started dipping my toes into body structure, I didn't know how to identify shapes within the body at all. Specifically the torso and the pelvis. And now it's getting better. And I've been able to freeform a couple things, which I found very neat because there's still there's a lot of roughness, of course, like perspective and foreshadowing and such are still a little bit on the rougher side, but that's exactly why I need to do more reference stuff, because reference stuff you can actually follow along and learn kind of how it all works just by virtue of doing it enough times. It kind of goes in the memory banks kind of deal. And it's an interesting thing to think about because I find that in the moment, it doesn't feel like I'm learning. I don't actually need to do this. I could just whistle on the other side. It doesn't feel like you're making progress, so you're not really accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish. But the thing is that the more you do it, the better it inevitably gets, because we are nothing if not creatures of habit. For better or for worse. If you do something enough fucking times, eventually you will be able to do it better. But the thing that sucks is that when you do it for the first time, it's gonna be ass. And for the second time, it's probably still gonna be ass. It might be ass for a week, it could be ass for a fucking month. It could just be ass. It can just be ass. Oh god, okay. What are we doing in here? But if you don't keep doing it, it's never gonna go beyond ass. Oh, it's Mario Kart music. Bye. He's dead now. Alright, let's see a red Pikmin floor. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I've talked about it before, about like how there are issues that plague an adult that go beyond just I don't have the time because I'm an adult. The idea that just like you started too late, you're not as good as people who've been doing it all their life. And the internal bias that like you should be good at something based on the fact that you've been alive longer and not because you put more time or effort into it, which is I think is a common thing. And I say this because I also have experienced it as well. You kind of humble yourself, or you should at least try to humble yourself okay. On that prospect. You really gotta look at it and like understand that yes, you're not as good as them. And you're not gonna be as good as them overnight. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, well. My entire crew. Like, when you look at other art on social media, they're not even just social media, but just in general, there are a couple things that you need to adjust mindset-wise. I think the most important thing regarding that, though, is if you look at other people's art and you think to yourself, there's no way I could do that, that's not good. You should look at other people's art as a source of inspiration. An idea that if you put in the time, you put in the effort, then you could do something like your favorite artist. Not that you could never hope to do something like your favorite artist. And that mental block is probably a pretty big issue for people. Because envy, jealousy, stuff like this, it's pretty classic. We've all been there. We've all felt envious, jealous. And we all like to ignore the amount of effort that people put into accomplishing the things they accomplish. And just believe they have, you know, everything that they can do fell into their lap. There are probably things you can do that other people can't. You ever think of that? You probably don't, because to you it's just normal. That's just your normal everyday. It's not anything special because you've just been doing it for so long. But other people might look at it and be like, damn, I wish I could do that like you. You never really notice your own, sometimes you don't really notice your own, positives. You're your own worst critic, after all. They're just talented is an easy thing to say. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't say I'm not a believer in talent, but when I think of talent, I think of it more so just that some people are good at picking up on certain aspects faster than others. That's what I see talent as. You have a knack for something, you just happen to be really good at a specific thing. And it's true. Sometimes you pick up on things better than others in some way, shape, or form. And with how many different facets of art exist, there are some people who do really well with certain aspects and struggle with others, and vice versa. This floor looks like a fucking nightmare zone. Oh. Yep. Roadhouse. Robot house. Okay. It's good to get consistency as well. Like, just drawing every day something helps. Like, when I, not too long ago, honestly, at this point, I actually kind of, like, dreaded picking up my tablet. Because I was like, okay, if I pick up my tablet today and do whatever and just not really feel it, and be like, you know, dreading it. That jellyfish saved my Pikmin. Okay. We need to... You need to give me my Pikmin back, Mr. Jellyfish. Before they start dying in there. Okay. No trouble. No trouble, no trouble. We're good. Okay. So yeah, like, in my case, I don't think there's anything I particularly have a grasp on myself. Maybe it's something I haven't even tried, but obviously you're not gonna just be good at something right out the get-go. It's just not gonna happen. But I think my struggle area at the moment is with bodies, but it's something that can be overcome with patience and hard enough work, I should say. Hard enough work. And that's currently what I'm doing, is I'm working at it. But no, what I was saying was, like, early on, I didn't really want to pick up my tablet. It wasn't anything I could really do. And I was just kind of dreading picking up my tablet, but that's bad. But now it's like, when I get the chance to do something, I look forward to it. Uh-oh. I look forward to being able to pick up my tablet and try to draw something. I still get frustrated when things don't really work out, and that happens because there's a lot of things in art that aren't really clear-cut. Oh, goodbye. I ain't taking the blame for that one. Homeboy. Oh my god. Okay. Come back down here, please. It is your turn to die. How are you alive? Bro. Okay. Yeah, I think, the thing is, you really have to drill it into you as a habit. You can't really go on and off again on something, because then you'll just kind of forget it, because our brains like to just wipe a lot. It's really annoying, but it is something that happens. So if you want to learn something, you do need to stay consistent. Even if you're not doing much, just the fact that you're constantly stimulating your brain with what you're trying to learn, that can be enough to at least help you retain the idea that, yes, I want to do this. And your brain will be, your brain will fucking flush it all away, like the jackass that it is. So that's why even if you don't do much in a day, as long as you're subjecting yourself to something, it's helpful in the long run. So, like, for example, the program that I found that I'm not actually doing, but it inspired me to do something. That particular program was like, I said this before, chat, with the whole motivation spiel about how your motivation is irrelevant. You just gotta do it if you want to do it. Okay, that jellyfish made omega distance. Dude. You want to fight or what? Alright. We're gonna fight. Motivation or not, if you truly want to do it, you just gotta do it. Even if you don't feel like doing it in the moment, you gotta do it. And that's what I've been doing. But there were days where I didn't really want to do much, but I still did something. And then there were days where I do want to do something, and I do much. And nowadays, I always look forward to picking up my tablet and doing at least something. And the important thing here isn't how it goes, but more so the fact that... Why does the coil change purple? Dynamic spring. Neat change. The important thing is that when I actively have to pick up my tablet, which was the hardest part sometimes, I want to do that. Whether or not I'm able to produce something with that tablet that I'm really happy with for the day is another story, but the fact that I can get my foot in the door consistently now is a good thing. That is, I think, the most important part. Pika power. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. Took a little time. One red dude died, but it could have been worse. Oh, man. Just a refresher. So here's what I do every day now, chat. Or I try to do. So I start with warm-up. So I do some mushrooms. Then I do straight lines, both up and down. And then I do varying lengths. I do a sheet where it's the whole length of the sheet. I do a sheet where it's not. Then I do horizontal and vertical lines. Or just horizontal lines. And then I do shapes. And my shapes, I do circles, triangles, and squares. And I kind of do a little more than that. Like, instead of just doing a regular cube, for example, I'll kind of like play around, maybe do some extra shapes on top of it. And then after that, that's all of my warm-ups. And that takes me the better part of an eternity to do. But basics like that are very important because shapes are the building block of all things, after all. So being able to draw like good shapes means you can have, and it's also just good for practicing lines as well. So there's a lot of things that are beneficial for just doing that, but it's also really fucking boring. That's kind of the problem. It's boring. You kind of have to make your own fun, but then it's hard to make your own fun because it's boring. But there are some things that you just can't do. There's the things you cannot do until you learn the basics. and you can't learn the basics sometimes because you get bored out of your mind, and then you're not very good at the basics, so you choose not to do them. Alright, I just remembered, this guy fires fire. Alright, alright. It's alright. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. No panic. Yo, he really came all the way over here. I'll just kill him then. Alright, nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. We're gonna take whatever this is now. And we're all good. We're all good. It's all good. Oh, man. I think that's about it for Streamer's Talk about his, you know, Streamer Talk is about his business. But I went to the gym yesterday, and we hit chest. And my chest has increased. What even is this? I actually don't know what this is. Aspiring gear. Well, there's a big bull blacks there, which means we're gonna kill him. Alright, I'm going alone. Benching your body weight. I don't know how much you weigh, but depending on how big you are when you start, you gain muscle faster because you have more to burn into it. I did 35, and my last set I put 40 on there, and I did it. So next time I do bench, I'm gonna try for 40 on both sides, and then if that goes well, then I can move up to a plate. If I can bench 2 plates, that's great. All right, please pick up the not treasure, fucker. Walking skeleton. Well, I weigh 162 pounds myself. I weigh 162 pounds, and my bench PB at this point in time is, I guess if you, I only count PB if it's for a full set. My bench PB is 105, so about 50, a little close to like 60 pound difference. So I can't bench my own weight, but I have a little meat on me, but not very much. Alright, I need to get this guy to kill this guy. There's too many corpses in the way to bum rush. Fire your gun. Okay, so this guy's only there's only a slight issue, but he's kind of in a bad spot because he's with a bunch of corpses. Just killing myself. Okay. You can lose motivation if you don't really see any gains. I think it's important to remember that nothing is going to come like instantly, but as long as you're doing the workouts, and also it's important to challenge yourself. If you just keep doing the same weight over and over again, then you're just, you know, you're not going to get as much out of it. It's more fun to up your weight just a little bit at a time. You don't have to go crazy. Like we did inverted bench press as well, and I did consistent set of 25 with the bar. The inverted bench is so much harder. My dips are pretty good right now. I only take 40 pounds off my body weight for my dips, so I'm still on assist, but it's getting lower and lower, and I might try the lower dip, the lower one next time. But it's still pretty hard. But I did 4 sets of 10 on that low one, so that's pretty damn good in my opinion. And my cardio, which I do with I do my cardio on level 15 resistance. Basically the level is just like to simulate the angle. So like level 1 would be like running on flat ground, and then level 15. Why is there a white Pikmin with me? What? Oh, right, because one red is dead. Forgot. One of the red Pikmin's dead. I didn't even notice anything out of place there. 2 pull-ups? Without assist, that's impressive. I can do one pull-up without an assist, and then I can't get myself up the second time. Failed lifesaver. My ladder push-ups were good. It's alright, they'll get flung, but they won't be knocked off. Okay. I did 12, 12, and 9 on my ladder push-ups, which were really good. Even more so because, like, that's at the end of my chest day, and it's you know, you're tired at that point, but I'm still able to get those push-ups in. So it's nice that my home stuff, I do push-ups every day at home. So it's nice that my home, like, exercise is actually, like, beneficial, and it's helping. Oh, that reminds me as well, the pull downs. So there's a pull down, some of you probably know this one, where you take the rope on the cable and it's a tricep exercise, and you just pull the rope down using only your forearms. So you don't bend your upper arm, and it's all in the triceps. Some of you probably know that one. That one I've always, like, struggled with, and I managed to do, like, cleanly. I managed to do cleanly, 3 sets of 10. This is Pokemon X and Y music, isn't it? I think it is. What was I saying? Okay, well, goodbye, Blowhog. I cleanly did, 30 pounds on him. Where normally I like struggle, but I very, very cleanly, with good form too. That's the important part, is the form was good. Oh, we got a shitty lineup here, actually. Okay. My form was good, and I was able to do a good job with that. I'm really happy with that. And I don't even really know. I don't even really know why it went so well. Simply because, oh shit. Because I've been struggling on them for so long. But I guess just general improvement overall has made my, stronger. Please give me my Pikmin back. Let's move this corpse. Okay, we're gonna move this corpse. I'm gonna do this. The power plant is a weird one-off-ish area. I'd like to play a Gen 6 game. I would. I'll probably play X and Y. Just because, you know, refresher for the new game. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Yeah! Get fucked. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We're gonna see if we can make this guy do the work for us. Nice. Ow. I see an Ultra Ball over there. I see an Electric Beetle. I can't hit him, and I see tape. Okay. Dude, the Bomb Rock blocked all of my throws. I'll take a hit for that, which is nice. And this will probably kill him. Okay. Well, there's actually a mod that I was playing for X on my own time that I never finished. That added a bunch of stuff. So it made the game harder. And I remember when I started it, I picked Fennekin again, because Fennekin was my first starter, and it had Magic Guard, which is really cool. And the Greninja has Protean, so, you know, that's the obvious choice. But, like, the abilities and types have been adjusted. Stuff has been adjusted to make the game more fun and a little more difficult. And also, like, you could actually use different megas through the story. Like, I got a Mawile. I found a Mawile, and of course I used that. But I never finished it. I got decently far into it, but I just kind of stopped playing it. So I would probably play that. I forget what it's called. If you Google it, you'll probably find it. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful on this, but I just kind of Googled X and Y hacks one time because I was like, I want to play a Gen 6 game or Gen 7 game. Like, there's one for Sun and Moon as well, which I'd love to check out at some point. But yeah, it just kind of made it so a lot more Pokemon variety and tougher battles. They also changed the first encounter. They changed the first encounter in the game. So, for those who don't know, in Pokemon X and Y, the first encounter in the game is set. You're 100% getting the same encounter no matter what. And the mod changed it, so it's always the event Torchic with a 100% catch rate that came with X and Y way back in the day. The one that gave you the speed boost with the Blazikenite. So you can use the same Torchic through that method right there. So that's how they handled that. And I was like, that's really impressive that they did that, because they didn't have to do that. But it's really nice they did. But yeah, there's a lot of like changes and stuff like that that are good changes, I'd say, because they make a lot of Pokemon more viable. I'm pretty sure they made Milotic part Fairy type, which makes perfect sense to me, and I think she always should have been a Fairy type. But yeah, that's it was really well done, because it didn't really change anything else, like of the story or anything. It was just all gameplay, and it made Gen 6 fun to play. And I mean, I remember liking Gen 6 enough, but maybe it'll change. I worry about Gen 7 though, mostly because Gen 7's totem Pokemon I don't find very fun. And making those harder, in my opinion, is not, like, exciting. It's not a very exciting prospect to me. Because I don't like totem Pokemon fights, they're obnoxious. Like, only the mid-game ones are obnoxious, mind you. I'm not throwing my Pikmin at that fucking beetle, they'll die. Alright. So, there's white flowers, but I have more than enough white Pikmin. Oh, it's a doodle bug. I think I should probably hit him once. How can I not hit him? I knew he had to go one way. Okay, well I got him at least. Without purple Pikmin, those are kind of annoying. Okay. Gen 7 is a neat idea, but yeah, there's a lot of aspects to it that I didn't really enjoy, and I feel like if they just made the game a little more difficult, then it'd be better. But who knows? But yeah, I haven't played Sun and Moon since like it's essentially its release, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so could be fun to play that again with more difficulty to it. At least Team Flare has a really good theme. Oh, here's the water. Oh god, this looks bad. Team Flare has a really good battle theme. I really enjoy it. And I wouldn't call them the worst team, because that belongs to Team Yell, who also have a pretty good battle theme. Team Yell is just not really anything, to be honest with you. Okay, these jellyfish range of attack is quite wide. We got two of them together. I need to not have a Pikmin die by falling over the edge. Okay. Oh, dump me! Oh, dump me! No! Panic! Okay. No big deal. No big deal. We lost 4 lads. Yeah, come on. I'll kill your bitch ass one at a time. Swear on me mum. Swear on me mum. Come here, bitch. You didn't even fucking get a bite. You jackass. I don't even know what to make of this situation. I don't know what's going on! Alright, we're good. The world has been saved. Sorry, there's like no real treasures in the game that weigh 40. I always bring extra blue Pikmin because one time in the shower room I didn't have enough for a treasure and I got really annoyed. You're dead. How is that Pikmin not dead? How is he dead? Nice hitbox. I don't like fighting this thing on a slope. Dude, it just keeps going. Alright, come here. Take this frog out. This floor is just not surmountable without blues. It's just dangerous. Uh-oh. He died silent. He didn't even get the chance to scream. Fuck, man. That Pikmin was a warrior to the very end. Okay, well, we have a lot of shit going on in here. Okay, I'm not really worried about the jellyfish. The spiders... If he just picks up the body, then I'm okay with that. Yeah. He'll be out of my way with that. This jellyfish is in a perfect spot to fight. I keep forgetting they can do that. Get out here! Get out here! Why do you resist? I don't care. Doesn't matter. Grass. Okay. I see the other treasure across the way, which means... Oh shit, there's 3 treasures. Okay, Dumpy. One Dumpy at a time. Panic! No, we got him! Damn it! Consumed. The flesh. You guys gotta learn to attack better. Okay. If a bomb rock falls, I swear to fuck. Everything is on the other end of the goddamn level, so I have to sit here and watch the blue Pikmin carry it to the water. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, that's good. You guys are all leaf Pikmin, so you need the additional boost. Hurry the fuck up. Okay. Dumpies are easy. Yes, they're very easy to kill. I mean, I could have killed them myself. Let's be real. But most enemies in Pikmin alone can be managed. But when they're together, you have a little bit of a harder time dealing with them. Yeah, go over the wall, bitch. Go ahead, does 0 damage. It does 0 damage. No respect. Oh wait, they actually walk around the water. Well, that's convenient. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Gross, icky water. Okay. Yes. Gone but not forgotten. My brave warriors. Inner space telephone. Metal box. Potent receptacle. Hurry up! Hurry up! So this dungeon has 17 treasures on it, but it seems there's like 3 per floor, so maybe it's not as long as I was expecting. That said, it's been 35 minutes. It's been 35 minutes, so this dungeon is definitely not what I could have done last time. That's okay, because taking this at the pace I'm going at has been more than okay. Even if millions are dead. Pacifist running Pikmin? I don't really know if you can do that. I mean, that seems like a really annoying... Oh, God, this layout! Ew! Ew, it's terrible! Oh, it's so bad. Okay. At least I don't have to go that way. What is he doing? What are you doing today? What are you doing on the floor? What are you doing? Where you going? Are you stuck? Okay. Get away from me, beetle boy. Die. Okay. Now, from what I can see, the treasure is there, and we don't have to go on the other side for it, which is fantastic. I'm actually deathly afraid that you're going to connect to someone you're not supposed to be able to connect to. We're going to kill you. God, I can't wait for the post-game dungeons. Yes, perish. Yes! Not risking it. Get him. Whatever's over there doesn't matter. Taking it nice and slow. And you could pacifist Pikmin. That I know, like, there's no doubt in my mind you could pacifist Pikmin. It's just seems extremely boring. Because it's so easy to lose. The game is kind of designed in a way where you can just kind of accidentally lose a Pikmin. It just happens sometimes. Alright. Now we're safe. Now we're safe. We're gonna walk this all the way up. And it wouldn't really be fun if, you know, it's just like, oh, you did a whole lot, you lost a Pikmin, restart. Because it would just be a lot of restarting. Unless you tried to do it all of one save, in which case that would be omega infuriating. Because like I said, sometimes things just kill you by accident and you don't really get a say in them. Pikmin are not smart creatures. No, I don't really read the Discord very often. I mean, at some channels I do. But I'm more of a... I don't spend a lot of time in Discord in general, like in any server, just because I'd rather be doing something else, which in the case is usually be opening my my software, one of my multiple softwares of pain and sadness. I wonder if I could kill you with my bare hands. Like, damn. Oh yeah, no. Pacifist isn't the right word. Pacifist would imply you're not killing anything. I meant to say, like, no Pikmin killed. I don't got a word. I don't got a word. No Pikmin dying. It's possible. I believe it'd be possible. I'm sure someone's done it, but it just doesn't seem like very fun. That's the main distinction. Where the fuck am I? Oh god. Oh god! Yeah, turn around, bitch. No, come back here! Come over here. This is Distortion World music from Platinum. Yeah, Pikmin are gonna die. You know what? Here's what I've decided. That hit me? Okay. I hate the groins. Come on, do your wiggle. Yeah. Yeah! What's the matter? Can't handle getting finessed? He ain't even pulling his cannon out. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Give me that diamond. Man. What a bastard. Abyssal heart. I'm in the abyss, dude. I'm in the scary land. That's kind of scary in here, dude. That Groink is stationed. I don't have to worry about him. There's like a treasure protruding out of the ground there. Huh. Fuck it, I got him. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. I mean, I'm not really surprised that the Groink is progress, but it's a Groink I can't beat up myself. But then this guy... Wait, this guy has the treasure. Wait, it's this guy! I need him over here. Yeah, put the reds up front and immediately lose them. Do not... No. No. Damage. Alright, if I don't have to kill that Groig, I'll be a happy lad. Oh. Okay. Spooky. But fitting. Daylight savings happened like 2 days ago, I think. And I didn't realize it happened either. So now, yeah, I'm apparently early or late. I don't know what the fuck time. I think we went forward. I don't know. Pretty sure we went forward. So... Oh, well, we're not done here yet, it seems. Actually, not the Groink who has it, but he's clearly in the way. I think that'll work. Didn't work. It didn't work! Okay. The red Pikmin will be the best for this. Gentlemen, it is now time to do your duty. That was easy. That was actually strikingly easy. Okay. And now we're back on track. The world is good. Yeah, Europe, we'll get it later, but it is a thing that happened, and I didn't even realize it happened either. So, I have a feeling for some people, I'm not live yet, but I'll be live in 5 minutes or something like that. But yeah, I didn't even notice daylight savings happened. I only found out at the gym. Enemy? Buried. Probably buried. We lost an hour. Because I was drawing a Jun face. And then it was like, whoa, 3 a.m. Damn. Time sure flies. But it turns out it's because I lost an hour. Okay. I forgot about it. Alright, fall on me, you glorious bitch. Actually buried treasure. Humnya humnya. Humnya humnya. Hurry up. I can't see what it is. Oh, it's a gem. But it's lost its color because we're in the abyss. I really like the aesthetic of this area. It got real fucking spooky, that's for sure. Distortion area is a great theme to use for it as well. Yeah, there are 2 enemies in Pikmin 2 that have health regen. But they're both enemies that are pretty heavily... Well, actually, I'd say the Groink isn't as free roam, but they're both free roam, so you can kill them close to your ship. So it's not really an issue. If they had territories and they kind of stuck in their own spot, they'd be a little annoying. Actually, I don't know about that, because if they stuck in their own territory, then it's kind of whatever. Oh, there's more. It's kind of whatever. You kill them, get the stuff behind them, and not worry about them again. But the ones that, like, with the Bull Bear's case, you can't leave it alone. Because if you leave that bitch, alone, he'll just get back up and he'll come find you. Now this is strange. Oh, I see. Well, they'll start digging eventually. There you go. Area 1000 Year Door. What area? You mean Area 2? I'm assuming you mean Area 2 because of the coloration. But it's kind of just the color, right? Not really the atmosphere of it. That said, Chapter 2 is my least favorite chapter in 1000 Year Door. I really don't like Chapter 2 very much. I don't like the mechanics of the chapter. I don't particularly care about the environment. The music's okay. Well, okay, Inside the Great Tree is not... I don't like the puny music, but I like the Bodily Forest music. But... yeah, I don't know. The black and white always just kind of made me not feel it. It's weird. I don't really like it. It makes me feel kind of... like, when I was a kid, the Twilight Zone in Twilight Princess also made me feel nauseous. Not like the Twilight Zone as in, like, the penultimate area, but, like, when you go into an area that's being affected by Twilight, and it's, like, the yellowy shit. The yellowy bloom with the fucking black squares that float up everywhere. That shit just never did much for my senses. It always made me feel kind of nauseous. That's why I was very glad when there was no more that I had to deal with. Until I got to the, you know, the mirror completed, and I was like, ah! But that wasn't as bad, effect-wise. I don't know, there's just certain effects in video games that made me feel like, yeah, stinky. Speaking of Paper Mario, we got a release date for that, chat, on Mario Day. This is the boss. Well, that's certainly interesting. Wouldn't you agree? Now, why would there be a purple flower here? There's another purple flower. Just stay away from the middle for now. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh, shit. Alright, now we're talking. May 23rd, yeah. I didn't see any of the news, but I was told by that. And that's good for me. Oh. This guy. You don't actually need purple Pikmin for this. Throwing them on a slope is kind of weird. Woo! Made a mistake. Alright, we're good. Oh, that's lucky. Dead. The shoes! You my shoes. No, yeah, the smell is just as I remembered it did. The shoe smells as bad as the bottom of the pits of Tartarus. Kind of like here. Okay. I beat the boss. Why does it take 30 to lift the fucking shoe? Stinky feet. Alright. You know what I like about that boss? Is that he can appear on a versus map. Foul footwear. Despite how much I hate this darn shoe, I guess I'll use to upgrade your abilities. Process incomplete. Your space shoes upgraded to the dash shoes. Shoes also great immunity to the breath of flaming and ghosts, so they blow hogs. Now you're able to traverse grass really fast and explore more with your time. Yeah, really good upgrade, putting hell. Yeah, the fourth versus map, one of the layouts can have him just spawn in the middle of the arena, and it's hilarious. Because, like, there's no merit in killing him at all. If you're spending time killing him, then it's just you're just letting your opponent do whatever the fuck they want. 10 dead. Millions are dead. Also in Versus, you could pick up bomb rocks, which is hilarious. I don't know why you can do that, but you could. And you could bring it over to your opponent and just fucking explode and kill everything and then force a Pikmin extinction. We did it. We beat the area. Good job, team. We're going to sunset. A triumphant day. And now, we're gonna head to the post-game area and do real post-game content. Good post-game, good post-game. Yummy, 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 yummy. Check out this big-ass report. Cha-ching! 31. Oh, I think it was 31. I forget how many I grabbed above ground. A lot of money. Oh, Pikmin. 20 dead in battle. 18 to... Oh, yeah, right. Those yellow Pikmin who fucking blew up. Hey, pal. Want to get rich and famous? All on me. Who the fuck are you? Don't click that link. It's a virus. Don't do it. Alright. Now to look at our big-ass log of treasure. Oh, we got a complete one. Serious 8 digital age. Surely this will be useful, just not in this lifetime. I mean, the dev notes were already there. Well, I guess we're starting here, huh? Oh, they're all new. This computer can compute complex problems and equations with extreme accuracy. Too bad the ship is duller than a doorknob. Even though the 3 processors are basically the same thing, it's possible to make them have unique value through clever writing. This device is a mechanical wizard and is capable of fixing parts I didn't even know were broken. Maybe I can get it to fix Louis or the ship next. Internally, the 3 processors have similar names, but in order, the first one is placed far before the other 2. Odd. This little computer shows how advanced technology has become. It is able to have conversations fluently and can accurately respond to questions. Why can't the ship do that? I'm not really sure why I kept all 3 of these things, but now it's a little late to change them. At least they aren't the exact same. This behemoth of an electronic is the most pure form of joy. Well, that's what my kids think of it. They insert the other discs I found in a little slot and they can play games or something. I'm not a tech wizard like them. This might be the most comical treasure, a full freaking GameCube, but isn't it awesome? This electronic appears to be very new. It's still too large for our Hokotation hands, but it is not as large as most of the others we've encountered. Great for some 2-player fun. Not sure why I made it so small, but it is kind of funny. It's not worth as much as the GameCube, as we all know who our king is. True. A truly bizarre experience. I felt like I was floating. The whole Matrix made me feel dizzy, as we recovered some priceless pieces of technology. When I was going through this cave, I made the treasures last. Making the layouts and the enemy spawns first gave me a better idea of what I wanted the treasures to be. This final main floor of the tech lab cave, making a lot of the treasures different. Game consoles with a cute theme would also be giving reason beyond the cave's high Poco count. Since it's very challenging to reach, it should give great money. This is one of the discs my kids have been putting inside the original machine. Apparently this one's about somebody collecting suns inside of a tropical paradise. Not enough action. I'm fighting for my life out here. Having new groups of treasures is great because they can all go at one cave to centralize the cave's theme. Having almost 1 per floor is the ideal amount. My kids have been playing with this disc constantly this week. My wife told me that she's been trying to limit their screen time, but without much success. I believe the 4 discs were the very first treasures that replaced ones from Vanilla. Not many things from Vanilla fit the theme super well, so I had to get creative. This disc feels familiar for some reason, but that can't be. Apparently it's about some post-apocalyptic planet where you collect treasures. Wait, that's just what I'm doing. The GameCube was always the main focus of me putting the 4 discs before it, but ironically it didn't get implemented until months after, when I learned the proper methods of model replacing and Blender exporting. My whole family has been having fun with this neat little horror game. It's about killing ghosts. You can't, what? In an abandoned mansion. I'm sure I hope I never have to fight ghosts. Killing them? I actually had the main techno texture made before I started developing it for some reason. I didn't know how I would have some more realistic textures as well though. This tower metal object was recovered from a digital world inside of a robot spider. Oh yeah, a robot spider with a gun. Plucking Pikmin with a blow of my whistle has been shocking utility thus far for my exploration. It saves precious seconds that can be used to squeak out extra tasks before night comes. In my opinion, this is what the Pikmin upgrade should be, as plucking is very slow and this upgrade speeds it up. I'd agree, but the more often than not you get this when you no longer need to pluck anything. I mean, it's good for Mamuta fights because those are obnoxious, but otherwise you don't really need to pluck Pikmin anymore after a certain point. Panasonic. This capsule of energy looks quite different than the ones we found on our previous journey, yet the function remains the same. They are great sources of energy. The first 3 areas have much lower rates than new into the vanilla treasures, and that's because I was originally only going to replace the ones I didn't like. This led to all the bad ones getting shoved into the last area, which were the ones I replaced the most. This thing looks like a prison, and I wouldn't ever go inside of it. Perhaps it could be used for law enforcement back home. Perhaps there are new ways. These are the new wave of jail cells. Back in the summer of 2021, I made a story mod that was of low quality because I was using the model. The mod is a way to learn and improve. However, some aspects of it are still part of this 2.16. There are many, but one of the more significant ones was the infected metal theme. And even the music from the beta 2.16 made it to this project, though they were redone for quality. About the treasure itself, this one was only the few that kept from vanilla but made some changes to. Changing the rust to fit the infected metal theme is a great way to improve immersion. I noticed it. Good job. This metal ring is in the shape of a float ring, but this one sinks in water. Unless you're trying to save a magnet from drowning, don't even bother with this metal donut. The sub-level used to be a toy room, but I changed the whole theme of the cave to be digital themed. This gear is very shiny. Chat, what is this? But the shape is highly illogical for a functioning machine. I'm guessing it was part of an ancient machine that's been broken apart now. If I bring it back to Hokotate, I might be able to design a machine built around it. In real life, a gear of this shape would legit have zero practicality, but The design is very cool. This bizarre mechanism is quite a bit larger than some of the other trinkets we discovered. The little red arrow seems indecisive on where it wants to point, seemingly controlled by magnets. I'm thankful whatever magnets in here aren't strong enough to pull me into it. Before I made the golden coast, the tile texture on the overworld was the only texture changed. Instead of being the same techno texture as the one inside the cave. I originally had the vanilla perplexing pool because 251 used vanilla wistful wild as the first area, but like this is my mod. This metal bar seems to have a slight pull on my spacesuit. I need to stay away from it because on this planet I'm never sure what is helpful or is harmful. How could this object have some mysterious force to begin with? I really hope I never encounter something stronger. The magnet has been on quite a journey, starting in the Optimal Valley, Snowy Cave before getting outright cut. However, I added it back to the plate we placed in this floor, which used to be a toy floor. This disc has a dial in the center that can be turned. It makes an eerie clicking noise on contact, which is slightly worrying. What am I saying? It's just a hunk of plastic. Or is it? The treasure could easily be replaced in the tech lab, but I put it inside of a jellyfloat because it implied that the starry jellyfloat comes from space and this treasure's lore describes it as a transmitter between dimensions. Oh, sure. I didn't think anything of it. It's all come out of a jellyfish. This massive object appears to be the skull of an ancient monster. I can only imagine how massive it could have been. If I was adventuring the time of this beast's life, I'm sure we all would have ended up dead by now. That's one fortunate thing about the timing of our death. I have no idea why the devs made the treasure drop from flying blowhog spawn so high up, as it generates a ton of momentum that can make them go out of bounds. There's no need to change it though, because it's funny. This little gadget can spin in circles forever. If I ever feel fidgety, I come back to this object. Peculiar. This honestly fits better in the toy box, but not everything can fit anywhere. Being right before the GameCube was also a neat connection. This ring encapsulates the feelings of depression. The world is black and you're the only thing in the sea of black. I wouldn't ever wish that feeling onto anybody. Well, maybe except for a certain troublemaker. I considered making a black marble in a place for this, but I like the purple heart more. I didn't put any treasures lying about in the abyss, as they're either buried or an enemy. I feel this adds to the creepy atmosphere more. 4 treasures that are all hidden. As terrible as this object smells, it's been incredibly useful in traveling around the planet. The simple capability of moving faster is the utmost importance of a time-sensitive mission like this one. I'm still puzzled about the black world we found it in, though. I find it ironic how the shoe is the reward from the cave that is extremely far from the base. Navigating the Golden Coast is greatly benefited by having the running upgrade, encouraging the player to challenge themselves by going in here early. Oops. This heart-shaped stone was found in a blackened world. Previously, we had found stones in similar shapes, but this one seemed to have lost all of its color, almost like it's the core of the abyss. The Metal Abyss theme was made back in October of 2021 for a Halloween cave design contest. Back then, I didn't make any custom treasures, and even when I put it in 2.16, treasure theming was lacking. So I used some vanilla treasures in more creative ways to achieve what I wanted. Emptiness. This gemstone sucks all the life out of me when I look at it. The blackness in the center is the cause of all my distress. At least I think it is. There's something sinister present in the abyss that I'm missing. Hopefully whatever it is doesn't target me. I like how the 2 black gems have different secondary colors, with one having purple and this one having yellow. It provides some diversity in an otherwise pure black abyss. The roll of adhesive material is more suitable for other uses due to its dubious quantity. However, maybe now's the time to bring hoop and stick back. The tape treasures are at a weird middle ground where they are sort of mechanical treasures, but they fit in other places. I still choose their location to be inside a metal cave. The small adhesive roll is a deep blue color. I think it's nice to give inanimate objects a touch of personality, so let's call this roll of adhesive the Calm Connector. I made the fiery blacks have blue flames before I changed this treasure, and that's actually what prompted me to do so. Before I knew about the Japanese beta treasures, I made my own blue tape, but the model wasn't super clean, so I changed it to the beta model later. Potent. When I tried to touch this box, my whole body instantly turned metal. I was terrified that I was never going to regain my body, but fortunately, the metal faded away soon after. When controlled, this transformation may prove to be quite the utility. The way Pikmin wrap around the treasures in this game, it may look a bit awkward for cubicle treasures, but since vanilla has some, it's okay if I do too. Just don't use very long rectangular treasures. Ultra. Surefire capture. This capsule is stoic colors and a nice... It's got an H on it. Oh, I see how they made the U now. Oh, it's an H, but look at it. You cut... Oh, it's genius. Why'd they change the name? What's the point? Why even change the name? This capsule is stoic colors and a nice hard shell. It's certainly captivating, effective at capturing beasts when handled properly. I think the 5 most important balls are the 3 standard ones, the Premier Ball and the Master Ball. I could have just had those 5, but I was down bad for new treasures, I guess. Why'd you say it like that? Unfortunate it doesn't begin to... Yeah, writing a whole bunch of different notes for 18 of the same treasure was annoying, but hey, I love filler treasures. It's really hard to write in a creative way that describes these capsules, as they're all kind of the same. I do find enjoyment in documenting findings, but writing the same notes over a dozen times really isn't very enjoyable. It's a neat little treasure. Putting it inside of a flare board might be a little overkill, but it let me have some creativity when writing Olimar's notes for it. I guess the cookie is full of parasites and bugs that were hosted by that flare bulb. I wouldn't want to eat this anytime soon. What's more impressive is how the bulb didn't burn it to a crisp. Is that everything? No. This cube-shaped object sends out a shock wave when struck. If we could extract the innards without setting it off, we could forge some deadly military devices. I think this is best cut with us and not the government. What does a POW block look like in 3 dimensions? Exactly how you would think it would. Ugh. And corrupt sniper groink. Not these machines again. They can see me from much farther away and shoot more rapidly than before. It appears some of their DNA was corrupted, discoloring their body and shield. The colors are quite unsettling, and I can't pinpoint why. Even the bullets it shoots seem to have been corrupted. If I ever figure out what's going on this planet for it to have changed so much, this dilemma may never get solved. These creatures are far too dangerous to conduct detailed research on, so I doubt any of this machine's mysteries will be solved. It would take a truly brave explorer, which I am not. Doodlebugs are just plain weird. Their only change is what they're infected with, whatever made poison a purple color. Because their poisonous flatulence is the same color, despite the thing's comical existence, it's a crucial asset to me because they are able to produce bitter spray droplets. And they have a monopoly on it. These things are the clowns in this world of a circus. Rude, but okay, I get you. Man at leg 0. Wake up, bitch. The habitat of this creature clearly suggests the presence of life form far superior to our own. Initial scans indicate this creature is not fully biological, but half machine. Whatever the Arachnorb created the AI or vice versa, it still puts to shame anything Hocotate would ever dare to create anytime soon. Don't tell the ship I said this. It is both humbling and terrifying to be in the presence of such all-inspiring technology, yet it is still susceptible to being felled by the most basic of creatures, such as the Pikmin. Perhaps this creature is a testament that technology alone is not enough to become the alpha predator on this planet. Die. He won't pull his gun out. Ironclad long legs. The spider is terrifying. The species of Arachnorb wasn't documented on our last trip to the planet, and without that experience, we have stood a chance against this thing. Oh, he's faster. I've learned new tactics to control my Pikmin to avoid getting flattened, and they have worked with my only mild success. You will be missed, brave soldiers. Pikmin lost? 0. 0, Olimar. 0. Nobody died. Alright, we did it. We're now going to new content. Here we go. I wonder where we're gonna start. Look at the fucking snow teddy ursus. Wait, there's a whole new area. Wait a minute. Wait a blue. Brand new. Shit. Okay. You know the drill. 30 of each lad. Oh, I got the fucking shoes. I forgot. I'm going so fast. Zoomies. Okay. Yeah. Come on, you bastards. We got places to be. First up is this wall. Yes, perfect. Consume! Now get to work! Don't anything behind it, right? No. The only way forward is through this wall. This is exciting. All new stuff. What's even out there? I thought it would just be like, the Valley of Repose. I was wondering where we were gonna start. Yeah, there's snow teddies. Wait, you're not made of snow, you're made of stone. You're not even treasure. Fucking ego. Oh, we got a hole. We got a hole. Yes. What's going on over here? I can't see, dude. Did a chrysanthemum just pop out of the ground? A grass patch in this land of snow. How fascinating. I detect lots of trees and grass inside this cave. How is that even possible? Well, we want to become even richer. We need to delve in here to collect treasure. Okay. Alright. Lost forest. No water, everything else. You wanna go in? Hold on. Shuttlecock. Are you kidding me, guys? Are you fucking kidding me? Nice job. Alright. You know what? Let's get some more boys. Can't see anything. Speed it up, damn it. Why can I not count? Perish. Just a bunch of little lads. Oh, okay. Gotta walk the long way around for that one, huh? Alright, alright. What's at the top of this tree? Chat? Why did I just lose 2 Pikmin? Oh no, a white Pikmin was eaten. Fortunately, the white Pikmin poisoned the foe for you. These Pikmin are usually useful, even capable of helping you post-mortem. That's great. I was more concerned. Why are my Pikmin... Why did 2 Pikmin die? What killed them? Ineffective TP. Oh! 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 What are you? What? Oh! 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 Panic! 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 What are you doing in here? How did you get in here? Ah! What? What the fuck? What happened? What happened? How many white Pikmin did I lose? I lost 2. Okay. Where did he come from? What the fuck? Did he walk over the wall or something? Like, how did he only get 2? Alright. We're going in that, forest. Okay. Bring out 2 boys. 10 whites. Let's see, I got 30, 30, 10. Just wondering here. 40's good. I think I'll do 40 again, because, you know, Bulbmin. Oh, shit. Just in case Bulbmin are a factor. This is a good split. I did this before as well. Wiggle up. Drink your go. Alright, before I go in that hole, I want to climb this tree. Seriously, where did he come from? Like, how did he get in there? There's nowhere he could, there's no direction he could have came from. Huh? What the fuck did he, how did he get by me? How did he get in there alone? How did, no, just, I don't understand. I don't understand. I put my blue Pikmin away. Is there even anything over there? Oh, there's definitely buried treasure over there. I can tell because of the fucking walkway. Whatever. Alright. Walking all the way around. Die. Yes. Yes. What's this? Alright, I'm going in the hole. How's that sound? Since you don't want me to play any more of your level, I'm going in the hole. We got a purple Pikmin check, and a white Pikmin area that I can solve, but I put my blue Pikmin away, so I'm not gonna worry about it yet. I pulled this team out for this hole, so we're gonna do this hole first. Okay. Let's go. That'll be cool. Lost Forest. 13 treasures in here. I wish I knew where that bull bear came from, man. There's no realistic place it could have came from. That is the problem. I don't know where it came from, because the only place it could have came from was where I was standing. And it didn't have any cubs with it. Ooh, this is cool. Oh my god. This is gonna bug me all fucking day. More impressive how little Pikmin he actually killed despite that whole fiasco that he ended up in. Alright, I don't have to worry about the fiery blowhog, so let's just worry about these little guys. You know what? Fine. Just hold the C-stick. Nobody cares about your fire breath, dude. Hole's there. Safari ball. It's a classic. Nice. Let's just get the ball. Yeah, not bad. I like the safari ball. I think it's neat. That reminds me, I'm pretty sure your reward for the Pokedex completion for the Indigo Disc was a sport ball, which is the ball you use in the catching contest in Johto. I think you also got a safari ball as well, so they really put like every Pokeball in that game. It's so random, but they're novelty balls. They're really cool. The sport ball is cool. Exploratory capsule. Oh, there's still more. Looks like we're not done here after all. So there was a reading over this way. Is it behind or above? Okay, well. You're gonna die now because you're annoying. And problemo salvo. Come on, team. It's up here. Is it one of these little guys? No. Okay. Random, but sure. You can print special balls with the thingy. The what? He's in the wall! He's in the wall! He's in the wall! What is he doing in the wall? He's dead. Oh, these little ones. You know, I like that some of the enemies, or some of the early game bosses come back as just kind of like generic enemies. Not all of them. Some of them don't work as generic enemies, but the Snagrid is definitely like, he's definitely high level enemy status rather than like boss status. But he's a good introductory boss. The Emperor Bulblax as well. That's another one. Those are the main two that come back frequently. But other bosses don't really work that well in an uncontrollable environment. If you upgrade the printer in the club room, you can make more balls. Oh, I spent that on increasing the Pokemon in the dome for the starters. And that cost a lot. I was trying to do like the whole request all of the gym leader dudes or whatever. But that was a very painfully slow process, and I got bored of it. So I didn't actually get to unlock the Elite Four refights. And then I stopped playing. Bit of a shame. That was only floor 1. Ooh. Alright. We must identify. What are we identifying right now? I think I heard it. I think I heard it. Okay. I think we're okay. There doesn't seem to be anything over here. Okay, nothing that way. That's good. That's good. Nice and safe. So it means we're going this way, which means you have to die. I am trying to be aware of bull bears. That's all. Yeah. You know, it's nice, chat, is I do want to play X and Y again, and I do have I have it already set up, so I know it works. The only thing is sometimes it gets like kind of laggy, and I don't know, it's not my computer's fault. I don't really know why that is the issue, but some part it's not usually like super bad. It's just every now and again there's like a bit of residual crust that needs to correct itself. But for the most part, my experience with Citra was like it works, which is the important part after all. This guy's very green. Kid. There is one. There is one! I did hear him! I did hear him! He's there! He's over there! He's over there! I saw him in the distance. I fucking knew it. He's got no friends though, so solo mission. Yeah. Yeah, I think the last time I played X and Y was about a year, maybe 2 after it came out. And that game came out in, what, 2013? From what I remember, that game released like the same year as Double Dealing Character. Man, that was a long time ago, huh? I'm reminded of that floor in Pikmin 2 that just, you drop in and it's just a perfectly square room with 3 of these guys. I have no idea what that room was about. Millions are dead. Bring a purple potion. This guy's certainly taking a sweet ass time. He's chunky, but I knew this going into this fight. To the victor goes the spoils. Return him to the hive. So what do you do if they wake up in the ship? That's a question that we don't need to worry about. Okay. Also, I played Sword and Shield once, and I don't think anyone's ever made a mod for that one. But I don't think I would play it again on a vanilla situation. It was a resounding... I played it at a 10. That's how I felt about that one. I'm not gonna shit talk it. It had its issues. We all know its issues. It's the kind of issue that you get to hear about every single time anyone plays a game. Good throwing. Anytime someone plays a game from prior to its release. Fantastic job, team. Play Coliseum, man, these games were so much better back then. Play XD, man, these games look so much better. Play Pokemon Stadium, man, these games look so much better. Play Pokemon Snap, man, these games look so much better. No matter what 3D era Pokemon game you play, there will always be somebody who hits you with the old, man, these are certainly better looking than the Switch games, huh? And then the crowd erupts. A maximum to mate. The crowd erupts, a roar of applause, a standing ovation. Surely the most original comment of our time. Please. I get it. I get it. I know. I get it. I played the same game, man. every goddamn time. That's the same commentary. I find it funny though that like I feel like some people don't understand that somehow, that whatever they're going to say has been said a bajillion times to a point where just because somebody doesn't want to listen to it for the upteenth time doesn't mean they're against it. So it's like, in the case of Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, more so Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is a resounding out of 10 for me. Whatever, I played it, I had fun. Probably never play it again. But it's like, if you told me like, yeah, here's all the game's issues, like, yes, I know. But if you keep making that comparison every single time, after a while, I don't care to hear it anymore because I fucking get it. But then that is mistaken, that's mistaken for, oh, he thinks contrary. Fuck this guy. He doesn't want to listen to this this extremely popular commonplace opinion whenever somebody plays a 3D whenever somebody plays a 3D Pokemon game and they get sick of hearing the same comment over and over and over again. If you're sick of hearing that comment, it means that you think that Sword and Shield is a good game and you are a Nintendo drone and you consume Pokemon with reckless abandon. It's like, nah, fam. No, it's just because what you're saying has not changed in the last like 5 years, and I'm sick of hearing it because it doesn't do anything. All you're doing is being bitter, and I don't want to talk about the subject anymore because you don't actually care to talk about the subject. You just want to say game bad. You just want to talk about how washed Pokemon is. It's terrible, terrible series. I'll see you at the next release. I'll see you at the next release, buddy. But we can talk about how bad Pokemon is and how fallen off it has for the 15th time as we wait for the midnight release together. It's like when someone tells you how dead you would be if you went against Sokyo. Well, I mean, would you be dead? I can't say I've ever had somebody tell me I would be dead against Sokyo, but if I was, if I entered through a dangerous part, then sure, I'd be dead. Fictional world, man. How is that the thing that aggroed? Whatever. We'll make do. Yeah. It's just too common, I guess. Maybe that's what my issue is. It's too common of a thing to come up to a point where you get sick of hearing it. That guy almost died. A lot of fictional worlds are scary if you think about it. I don't know, man. I am built pretty different. Pokemon is one of them. We all live in a Pokemon world. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. But you'd want to. Man, I'm not trying to die on a hill that Pokemon good and you know, you're not target audience, but yada yada, you know, the common anti-argument. But like I said, it's just a conversation that everybody's had 1,000 times to a point where no one's really interested in talking about it anymore. Because if somebody comes into your chat, or if somebody drops into your conversation and they're just like, huh, Pokemon bad when you're talking about Pokemon. Is it in this leaf guy? No, where is it? The fuck? Where is it? What? Oh, jeez, okay, there it is. Took your sweet ass time. Anytime such a concept and to mention someone entered against Tokyo, they would kill you. Did they kill you? Tiny bulb. Well, there are areas against Tokyo that when humans show up without being part against Tokyo, they're easy prey. But like, that doesn't really matter, I suppose. Lore-wise, it's fascinating to me. But like, it's also just it's a dead-end topic. It's a dead-end topic, and it's just like you don't really, like, nothing really comes from it. Like, it just ends. Like, the conversation ends as soon as it's dropped. All the time, man. Do you remember back in the day with Twilight, that book series? Infant Spout. A very common meme, you know, better love story than Twilight. It's kind of like that. It's just like, I mean, if that's a meme, sure. But it's just a pointless, like, rag that everyone's heard 1,000 times, and then some people are just sick of hearing it. It doesn't mean you think Twilight is a good story, it just means you're sick of fucking hearing how whatever you're doing is better than Twilight. Okay, there is a lot of shit going on in that room over there, and I gotta figure out how to handle this. These leaf guys are slightly annoying. I love when the dismiss button doesn't work. Okay. Let's see, what's going on over here? There are so many fucking enemies in here, dude. This enemy is not scary. But I have to do this because the area around him can result in more casualties than I'd like to him. The issue I take with it with Pokemon is it's just... it happens all the time, and playing any 3D game is all but guaranteed to have somebody just pop in. The best is when it's a completely new chatter. This is the only way they know how to integrate. Imagine walking into a room and hear someone talk about something. You're like, yeah, fuck that thing, right, guys? That's not how you insert yourself in a conversation. That's just not how it works. And it happens a lot. I see it all the time. People just show up at Pokemon streams and just be like, yeah, gang bad. Or you playing an old Pokemon game, it's like, man, this game was so great, way better than old new Pokemon game, am I right, guy? And it's like, yep, okay, this is the conversation we're trying to have here. I'm not interested. Oh, I bet you think that Sword and Shield is a really good game. I bet you sleep with your socks on, you fucking weirdo. It's like, what? Okay. I am the first of many. No one's ever thought to go in a chat room before and talk about Game Bad. And another aspect to it, I think, is just the negativity to it. Why does everything gotta be so negative, man? Why you gotta see people enjoying things and come in and tell about how thing they love has fallen off? Thing they love is bad. Thing they love is just never gonna get better. Why you gotta be that way, huh? There's a long ass tube. I've killed many. Many have died. Many more will die. How can you enjoy this? Yeah, that's what it feels like sometimes. Yeah, people just can't let things live. Ow. Thank God for armor. I like to believe I am the equivalent strength to 1 blue Pikmin. But I am completely in control, baby. Yeah. He's got a leaf in him. Come along, team. Alright, I just killed everything over here with my bare hand. Oh, that's fascinating. What the fuck are they doing? You know what? You can run the conga line. I don't care. Run the conga line. Just have a damn grand time with it. Enjoy yourselves. I had to fight everything there. It was too much of a Pikmin issue. Dandori issue. Nature Wing. Alright, that's everything. Nice. No Bull Bear. Not this floor, anyway. When the new Pokemon game comes out, and hell, even just leading up to the new Pokemon game, we'll probably hear it a lot. Game look good, game look bad. You know, it's the same recycled topic over and over again. You'll hear about it. But it's not like, it's not just Pikmin. Or Pokemon. It's like anything nowadays. I think a popular one, now this was one that I've seen too many times. Literally any mention of a speed run done at a GDQ. Well, it's like a fucking sleeper agent. Just activates. It's like, oh shit, they're talking about GDQ, I gotta talk about how bad it is now. It's like, bro, we're just talking about a fucking speed run. It ain't that serious. Like, I was like, yeah, you see that speed run at AGDQ? Yeah, it was cool. GDQ, man, I remember when GDQ was for gamers and it wasn't just pandering. It's just, like, what? What are you adding to the conversation? What are you doing here? Why are you even talking to me? What does any of what your complaints are have to do with anything I'm saying? I'm just talking about a speedrun I watched that happened to be on GDQ, man. What the fuck? Danger. I do not like the spot we landed at all. It's weird. It's strange. Do you hear that? That's Bulbman. Oh. Yeah. You can not watch GDQ if you don't want to. I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is though is that like any remote mention of it will make somebody just fucking activate like a sleeper agent, so they can shit on it. And it's just like we're not even talking about it like GDQ itself. We're just talking about a fucking speedrun that was on GDQ. Not that big a deal. Oh right, you're the one that wakes up. I have Bulbies now. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get him. But that's what I mean though, right? Like, just, you talk about something, anything, and it involves something that they have a problem with, they will not be shy to tell you about their problem. But it's like, there's a time and place for this, and this is not really it. We're not talking about how bad Pokemon games are. We're not even talking about how good Pokemon games are. We're just talking about Pokemon games. And then the topic devolves into just wistful nostalgia for a time that used to be and how the future is bleak. And it's like, oh. This guy is not very sturdy, thankfully. He's a bit annoying though. Alright. Or just, I guess we're packing electricity. Come on. Come on. Bulbies. I like these guys. They're very slow though, huh? Just gonna hold forward, see what happens. Very good. Okay. There's a lot of shit going on in that room. Well, I'll figure it out. I'm getting mad at the way someone plays the game. That's been a consistent for the entirety of life. But there are a lot of ways to play Pokemon. Actually, that does bring up a classic. For some reason, whenever you play a Pokemon game, there's a non-0% chance that you get somebody shows up, first time chatter, and it's just they ask the question, Nuzlocke? There's a Nuzlocke? Yo, was he doing a Nuzlocke? Nah, bro, just play the game. Ah, and they disappear like through the fucking ether, like Homer into the hedge. Nuzlocke? It's like the goddamn seagulls from Nuzlocke are fun as a full box of replacements. So Nuzlocke are fun until you have to grind to not lose a Pokemon, and then you get crit and lose a Pokemon, so you just lost a bunch of fucking time. I've done that. I spent an hour grinding to lose a Pokemon immediately to a crit, and I was like, this is fun for some people. Dude, this floor is huge. Hold still, you devil. Yes, perish. It's more effective if I dismiss them near, huh? Okay. Nuzlocke are better, I think, when you have an audience to them. Because then you can actually, like, there's merit in the grind, right? But when you're alone, I feel like you get bored really easily. I get that way with randomizers, too. Personally. With, like, randomizers are funny for the first, like, little bit, but then you have a full party, and then you don't care about any of the randomized Pokemon anymore. You just don't give a fuck about them. And then the trainer Pokemon are randomized, and it's awkward, because they don't have, like, proper movesets. They have whatever their... Okay, let's do this over here. So Nuzlocke aren't very fun, in my opinion. You need an audience to get invested with you. Otherwise, on their own, I find them a little monotonous and boring. Now, if you want to play them that way, then more power to you. I don't care. You can play a game however you want. It's a single-player game, after all. But, what do you call it? I just found that I get kind of bored when I have to grind. Like, grinding is a non-negotiable thing. Because you're limited to what you find for a Nuzlocke as well. Alright, are there anything... Okay. We'll just use the yellow Pikmin. A Nuzlocke is a... There's a lot of additional rules to a Nuzlocke, but the general idea of a Nuzlocke is these two factors. One, you have to catch the first Pokemon you find on a route. And that's the Pokemon you get to use. So you have a limited pool of Pokemon you can use. And two, if a Pokemon faints, you have to release it. You can no longer use it. Those are the main rules of a Nuzlocke. Now, there's a lot of additional ones that some people do and some people don't. A common one that's not really a rule, but is just because it helps add flavor, is a nickname. Nicknaming every Pokemon to make them feel more like part of the team. Yeah, and then some Nuzlockers, some people play Nuzlocks on stream and they don't actually grind. They just use rare candies to get themselves to a certain level. And at that point, it's like, what? What's even the point of that? Like, you're not even, like, you're doing a Nuzlocke, but then you're doing the rare candies. I get it. I fully understand it, but it's like, huh. This is what it's turned into. We're putting a level limit for every gym, but infinite rare candies. The problem with that is that while that does work to a degree, you can't stop Pokemon from gaining EXP at a gym battle. Or maybe you can, but I don't think you can. Pretty sure that's a no-no. Now, what's funny is that in... What do you call it? I think it was in, Reborn? Pokemon Reborn, I think. They had, like, badge caps for 5 levels. The problem with that, though, was that you could go over the level cap by beating a gym leader's Pokemon, and then they would just stop listening to you. And that's not good. Thought I heard a Pikmin stuck somewhere. There's not a treasure in here. One of the rare candies the game has pretty slim. No, it is. You get a maximum of like 10 rare candies throughout the entire game. Like I said, oh, there it is. Dude, Weed Lamau. Like I said, I get why. I do get it. But you kind of, you have to put level restrictions on things and then just kind of hope for the best. You get them up. You don't really get EVs per se, but you're not grinding for EVs. You never are. The discourse with infinite rare candies was called a quality of life thing. You talk about Nuzlocke or like Scarlet and Violet? Because EXP candies are pretty insane. But as far as Nuzlocke go, like, again, I understand why people would do it. Because grinding is boring and not everybody has the time to do that, nor the interest of watching that or doing it on stream. You'd rather actually see them, like, play the game. And having done Nuzlocks and having found that the most obnoxious and boring part of a Nuzlocke is the fact that you have to sit there and grind, I fully understand why they do it. I just find it kind of funny when you see like these titles that are like Pokemon, Hardcore, Nuzlocke, all caps by the way. Dude, Weed Lamau, Forgotten Tragedy. You see these titles like Hardcore Nuzlocke, and you tune in, and they're using rare candies. What exactly is hardcore about using rare candies? Don't ask me. That said, chat, as far as all capital titles go, I have actually conditioned my brain to completely tune them out, and not in a way that like I'll click them. I mean in a way that if I see a title that has all capitals, I will just simply never click it. Yo, this is cool. Anyone who fully capitalized, like, my brain, alright, chat. You know the soy point emote? I don't have it. Oh, this is cool. It's a treehouse. You know that emote where the guys are pointing at the vegan chicken? It's a classic meme at this point. But whenever I read an all capitals like word in a sentence, my brain immediately associates it with that image, and I think, okay, nope. No thanks. And I simply do not engage. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you put all caps in titles, I'm not there. Because all I can do, I mentally paint a soy jack in such a situation, and I've conditioned my brain to do that, and it's really stupid. It's really fucking stupid, I know, but it's what I've done. And it saved me a lot. No, I mean, it hasn't really saved me, but I just get sick of it. Putting all capitals to me, it just, I don't know. Yeah, come on up, boys. I wouldn't call it an act of desperation, mind you, but it definitely screams like, holy shit, click this now. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! And I'm just, like, not there for that at all. How engaging is your content, exactly, that you need to go, you know, new, all new, insane, check this out right now. And it's like a normal-ass stream. I'd rather you set the tone immediately just by having your title be words and just be, we're okay with that. We've established that's an okay thing to do. Playing a video game. But the worst part, chat, is that metrics have proven that this works. That's why people do it. It's proven to work. And that's why you see it so goddamn much. But if you don't want to, you're gonna have to. There's a lot of people who see capital words and they gotta get in there. They gotta know what's going on. It's exciting, right? That's exciting. Oh, we got treasure over here. Ooh. Ooh. God damn it, it's you again. It's always fucking you. Well, I'll get him. Let's bring the red boys into this, though. The Mr. Beast thumbnail experience. I get that it works, but I don't get why it works. That's really it. I just don't really understand why it works as well as it does, because to me it's a massive turnoff. But obviously I'm just a guy, so like, what do I know? I'm just some fucking guy who doesn't like capitals. Oh, that's cute. Give me that. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna follow these boys out. This area is very big. Okay. Say please like and subscribe also works. So I'm always a little shocked by it. Dude, I do not get why that works as well as it does. Genuinely, I don't understand. If you ask somebody to like, comment, and subscribe, you get memed on by one person, and then 10 people like, comment, and subscribe. Oh. Good thing I happened to notice that, huh? It's literally proven to fucking work, and it baffles me. It actually just baffles me. If I did that at the end of every video, I don't know. I feel like you get sick of me. But that doesn't happen. It literally does not happen that way. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, those two at the end, the way they put them in the video. It's like, look how many people aren't subscribed. You should do it. It's free. Click it. It's like, bitch, I don't wanna. But then, well, I've been enticed enough. I'll subscribe if I want to subscribe. It's not dead, dog. It's not dead. It's very much alive. Just not as common as it used to be. My brain filters it out. But again, it works. It works. And it's weird that it works. Because it's one of those things that it feels like when you talk about it with somebody, they're almost always going to have an opinion that of like, yeah, that's annoying, or yeah, I don't like that. But it works. What is this fucking psychology bullshit that makes that work? I gotta check over here. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, please don't let there be treasure up here. There is. Dude, there's an itty bitty little flower. I need a yellow Pikmin. Oh, I need a yellow Pikmin for it. Oh, I need probably more than one. Apparently, if you say subscribe in a YouTube video clear enough, the little bell like actually lights up on the thing, which is, I don't know, man, that's some kind of fucking stealth marketing. It does. Well, now you'll know for sure. Now you'll know for sure because you heard it. I don't think I've ever asked for a subscriber. That wasn't like a joke. I just never really thought to. Or, well, I guess I wouldn't say I didn't think to. It's just I didn't really consider ever doing it because to me it was just like annoying. So that's why I didn't do it. I don't want to do things I consider annoying in my own videos just because they're proven to work. Why is that? Speaking of not working. What the fuck? I can't get it. Someone's gonna get it. Alright, good. Get this itty bitty little flower thing out of here. This makes the video fill the window without full screen, so I don't see it. Oh, I play theater mode. You can subscribe. If there's something that I deem annoying, I don't do it. Because why subject people to things that I myself don't like? That's why the whole ad program confuses me. Because, like, Twitch rolled out this ad program that was like, hey, you get more money from ads, but in exchange, you have to run ads, like, you have to run ads hourly. You have to. It's non-negotiable. And then people take this completely optional deal and then they talk about how much they hate ads, but they have to do it. But they don't have to do it. They chose to do it. But then they talk about how much they hate having to do it. But then they do it anyway. They do it anyway, man. Oh, I have both caddies here. A word from our sponsors. Right click, right click, right click. Right arrow key, right arrow key, right arrow key, right arrow key. Alright, we're at the video now. Which people always make excuses. I think it's really annoying. But it's just like, that program was something you opted into. So when you sit there and lament about all the extra ads you gotta play, you knew what you were getting into. It was in the contract. It was simply in the contract. Oh, there's always There's always drop off on video watching on YouTube, regardless if there's an intro or whatever. Average viewer duration doesn't last. YouTube sponsors can be long. Yo, what the fuck? Oh shit. There's a groik in here. I hear him. Good, 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 good. Very good. They're okay. Now we get them. Now we get them. They won't die from panicking. Nice. Although I'm starting to think there was no reason to come over here. Oh no. There's stuff over here. Okay. It's a little scary in here. Just a little bit. I see him. Alright. I'm going in. Yeah, come here, bitch. I know you want a piece of me. Don't you dare turn. No, 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 no. You are too far. You need to come over here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, please. Come on. Come here. Come here. Just a little bit. Don't turn around. Right. Yeah, perfect spot. No! Bitch! Come here! Get the fuck over here. I hate that you're over here, man. Come on. Okay. Welcome to my sponsor. How much money do you think they get from sponsors? How much do you think they really need that money either? I often wonder how much money people need to live. I do. Depending on your circumstances and where you live and whatnot. How much do you really need? That's what I think about when I see these advertisements on these videos. Like when Markiplier takes an advertisement. Markiplier is a little different because, yeah, he's okay in life. But he's also, like, producing a movie. So that requires budget. So obviously you need money for that to pay the people involved. But then there are just the people who just run ads. Who are probably okay financially. But, you know, they want... Oh, the Mirror of Twilight. They just want more money. They just want more money, dude. It's just that simple. Alright, get the fish guy. Alright, up. Oh, please, get out of the floor! Oh, what are you in the floor for? Oh! I'm scared that half my Pikmin are just gonna die. Oh, no. Okay, alright, we're safe. We're safe, we're safe, we're safe. We're safe. The Mirror of Twilight, baby. Cryptic portal. Okay. And the fish is gone. He's out of the way. Alright, find that last treasure. Okay. Alright. We're going this way. It's not you, actually. This isn't the way. It's the other way. Okay. Here we go. But no, it's just, it's a thing I think about. Like, chat, you remember when, it was I think it was a couple of years ago when, like, somebody ended up leaking the Twitch, like, revenue payroll, essentially, and you could see how much every streamer made in a month. And, like, the top 10 streamers, like, the top streamer was making 6 figures a year. Like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of fucking money. What do you do with all that money? And do you really need more? What do you do with more money in that case? Do you even have a donation page open at that point? What's the point of having a donation page? Because that's recorded money from what is actually recorded from Twitch point of view. Not actually the unaffected increase that comes from donations. So what do you do with it all? Build a house? Yeah, I guess. Ow. I really wish I didn't do this battle with these little guys in the way. Oh, well. Almost dead. Wow. Okay, wasn't expecting him to die first. Okay. Buy a mansion, tell people how poor you are. Yeah. Dude, if I won a mansion in a lottery, I would sell that. I would sell it. Pay student loans. That answer's too real. I don't like that answer. I don't like that answer. But I do often, well, not so often, but every now and again I do think about, like, what do you spend? What do you spend that money on? What is there to spend it on? In my case, there's not a lot of things I really, like, want, I suppose. Like, if I just won the lottery, for example, if I won the lottery one day, I wouldn't go out and buy a car. I have no reason to buy a car. I'm missing a guy. What are you doing over there, man? Come here. I wouldn't buy a boat. I wouldn't buy a lot of things. There's a lot of things I know I don't need, so why buy them? But I guess when you get a lot of money, you stop thinking about what you need and just what you can have it. It's yours. You have the money. You fucking do it. But I don't know. Someone would have to give me $1 million to see what I would do with $1 million. So if anyone's volunteering, I am not going to stop you. Just saying. Wait, the fuck am I? Oh, there's treasure over here. What is that horrifying object? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's kind of freaky looking though. It's Hollow Knight. Oh. No, I would spend my money on things. I would, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of the go-to, like, I should buy a boat type of situations don't particularly grab my attention. Maybe I would buy a boat. Maybe buying a boat would be awesome. If I had endless wealth, I'd do good things. I think everybody thinks that. But then you have to think about all the people with said endless wealth. And then you have to think about why they haven't done things. And I don't like that thought, because there's a lot of people with limitless wealth that simply do not do what I would do. And why is that? Did they have plans to do it in the begin with? Or like, what happened? Does money change a man? Maybe it depends on how you earn it. Maybe that's a thing. If you get it from a lottery, you didn't really earn your money. But if you work for all your money, then you're probably a little more attached to it. Get some money. Biggest financial mistake anyone's ever made was not being born into a wealthy family. Whoa, I'm in a tree! Why is it so big in here? don't know why an egg just fell on me. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, 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 oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, that's no big deal. It's just a bird hole. Look at me. He's gonna get eaten, isn't he? Well, I kind of let him do that, huh? Next. Nope. Nope. You rapscallion. Die, damn it. Okay. 3 died. Melon. Boys, pick it up. They won't pick it up. What? You fucking snatched him out of the air! That is unbelievable. Why he got snatched out of the air, dude? Okay. Can I pick this up now? Why can't I pick this up? Okay. Now I can. Okay, well, one dungeon has to have a dupe boss. So that was the dupe boss. It was the birds. I know what the other 2 bosses left are. Okay. Big ass melon. 500 megaton melon. Alright, job's done. Well done, team. Nobody died. Well, countable died. Not countless. Countable died. So we're okay. Pikmin's fun. It's not too hard to get into. But I make it look easier than it is. That's my ego for the day. 5 Pikmin. Millions are dead. Alright, here's my plan. Get that treasure of the blue Pikmin. Oh, just a number to the streamer? Shut the hell up. Every Pikmin matters. Every single one of them. It's just sometimes unavoidable issues plague us. That's all. So we need here's what we're gonna do. Gonna get 15 white Pikmin. And we'll get some more blues. I'm gonna pull up 20 purples for the bag. And I'll have Olimar crush the bag. Alright. Come along, team. Guy who looks like purple Pikmin will handle the purple Pikmin situation. I've decided I want flowers first. Yes. Yes. Drink your goo. Yes. Gooed up. Okay. No. You're a number, yes, but you're all irreplaceable numbers. Okay, actually, I'm gonna put an asterisk next to that, because some of you are definitely replaceable. And I have a little remorse saying that. Some people are replaceable in these situations. This is a fact of life that I've learned. I would miss you if you were gone. But, for the most part, I would miss a majority of you if you were gone. So take that solace, and you can believe that you are, in fact, who Streamer is talking about. That's a bad throw. Bad throws. Bad throws. Oh, my angle is so off. There we go. Good angle. I don't understand how sometimes he can just move. Almost. This is it. Okay. Yeah, so there's buried treasure there. So what you're gonna do, get the white Pikmin to dig it out, and put it back over here. Okay. Pull it out of the ground enough, the blue Pikmin can join. That should be okay, I think. So now we'll do this. Oh, don't lose your flowers over stupid things like that. Okay, they're working on it. Let's go around the tree now. Lower this bag. Another great question where this bull bear came from. Okay. Passageway has been completed. Now we're gonna climb this tree. I'm gonna climb this tree. Hi guys. What? Why is my treasure raider like freaking out? There's probably a boss up here, isn't there? Not a good time, guys. Not a good time. I'm busy. Louis Knight Shell. Oh, I get it, because the original's called Olimar Knight. That was a bad throw. I blame everything on the camera. Whatever this treasure is, I need to get it now, because he's going to respawn the next day. That makes 3 of the open world ones. Oh, fuck. Yeah! He started smoking, dude. There we go. No big deal. Let's not worry about these. Alrighty. There's more to do here. Okay, come here. We're gonna get yellow Pikmin and break down an electric fence that I saw. And maybe, if possible, we can get the bridge built as well. It should be fine. I think we can do this. We can solo this. Come on, speed it up. Speed it up. Okay, yellows and reds. That's what I want. You guys can all go home. Your job here is done. I'll bring 5 just in case. Okay. 70 yellows. Hurry! I don't really know, actually. Ah, fuck it. We're running on this. I do believe they'll get the treasure in time. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Present has the other ones. I'm gonna run around the tree and try to break that electric fence I saw. Or do some damage to it. I'll be okay. Just right over here. Yeah, there's the bridge. I want to build that bridge. There you go. It's the washer. National worth. Break it. What's going on over here, though? More ancient ruin. Okay. A red wall. That's not a treasure. Fucking puzzle. Ah, bull bear territory. Okay. I see the intended solution. But what I don't see is a hole. Oh, there's more in there. Ooh, I see. Okay. I see, okay. Oh, they're actually moving. Oh, shit. Look at them go. Oh. They haven't had time at all. Okay, there's water, but you need... What? Maybe there's a breakable rock in there. It's a weird shortcut. I don't see anything in there, though, so is it even worth it? It is faster to go that way, but only if the water is drainable. Otherwise, there's no point to it. That was a good day, first day, though. I'm missing a Pikmin. Gentlemen? Where's my Pikmin? I'm missing one. He's dead. He's not dead. Wasn't missing one after all. That is a lot of guys. Oh my god. Could you imagine one Pikmin having to deal with all that alone? Today's report. Stuff. Great. 2 whites died. 12 got eaten. It happens to the best of us. Honey, I'm glad you paid off your company's debt. I would love it more if you came back to spend time with me, but I get how the president can be demanding sometimes. Oldamar's wife. What a good person. Alright, let's look at the treasures I got. Series 1, an organic gourmet. I don't think occultations are in a food crisis. Series 3, nature's gift. They're souvenirs, but who knows if Olimar can even sell them. Heroic. Olimar senses they have a connection to someone taller. The mirror. Incredibly bizarre ring was recovered in that graveyard. I have no idea what it is in the middle of the stone ring, as it really isn't solid or liquid. Maybe some kind of opaque plasma I've never seen before. I spent a decent amount of my time trying to get the textures to look good while keeping the file size low, but it turned out you don't really get to see it up close that easily. Whoops. Alright. The 3 coin treasures are set up in a way that you get them in order of ascending worth, not unlike vanilla. Since a boss is the least valuable coin, it hints at the highest difficulty spike at the end of the game, of course. Oh, great. The stone slab has detailed engravings in it with a square hole in the center. The ship says it can be used as currency in many places, but what does it know about foreign places? I'm a bit skeptical, but for my notes, I'll go with the ship's explanation. Just like Louis. Useless. Thankfully, Pickhacker didn't steal the obvious name for this thing, so now it's mine. I have a fake resentment for this treasure because of the number of times it trolled me in Colossal Cavern speedruns. Good times. We found this lightweight object on a ledge in the sacred snowfield. The shape at first made me want to try and use it to hide from the cold. It's more akin to mesh, not too helpful. The only thing keeping it from blowing away in the wind is its spherical top. This is a perfect treasure to put on a high ledge, even in the old version of the 4th area. It was high up on a grassy hedge. The stone is the heart of the void. There is some connection between the abyss, the haunted crypt, and now this graveyard. These three locations all feel a little too empty, like the color and life was sucked out of them. Guessing the abyss is a dead factory, almost like the whole thing was covered in a thick layer of soot. The crypt could have been infected, like the whole thing is inverted. Part of the wrong world. As for the graveyard, it may have been a forest previously, as the purple grass may have simply gotten infected. The gravestones couldn't have come from nature. This treasure caused many crashes. I know how to hex at it, right? Before I really knew how to fix draw distance for treasures, I attempted to brute force it with this custom model. It didn't work. This used to drop from at the end of the Abyss Long Legs in the Celestial City. That's... I don't even know what that is, but I changed the theming and moved a bunch of stuff around, so it got moved to the graveyard sublevel. This is one of the... Oh wait, this is the Gen 6 pastry. I forget what it's called. This is one of the sweetest pastries I've ever tasted. It feels almost high. I wish I could ignore the President's commands, just eat these all day. I added this treasure to the snaggers and a food item in them. In retrospect, it did not make a whole lot of sense, because I had a couple other food treasures thrown around. This capsule was camouflaged so well I almost missed it. I'm not sure what caused it to look like that, because it seems to have no mechanical effect on the function of the capsule. The Safari Ball is number 214 because it's National Dex number for Heracross, which is found in the Safari Zones. Neat. Okay. This orange is one of the few treasures that actually had a value decrease from vanilla. The orange fruit was found at the depths of a dark forest. The thick canopy had kept the blob quite warm. The outer skin doesn't taste anything notable, but when I cut into and ate inside the juicy part of the center, there was an explosion of taste that was unbearable tanginess. It was a crisis. I'd have it all again. The tomato isn't very big, but it sure packs a punch. When I take a bite of it, I feel strong and powerful. I wonder how such a seemingly simple tomato could have such a strong effect. The vast majority of the extra 15 treasures are in the final forest, but it's because the cave itself is also new. Wistful Wild and Vanilla only has 3 caves, so this one takes the place of the 4th slot. For that same reason, it is the last one shown on the world map screen. It's basically the 4th cave in the area. However, this is actually one of the challenge mode caves internally, so I won't go into the details. If Planet Okote was ever in need of food, this would last a lifetime. I'm not quite sure how a snagger was able to fit this whole thing in its belly, and I'm also unsure where the heck the ship stores this. Some other hacks have a problem with the boss treasures of the last 3 caves feel unrewarding, so I try to get to the special treasures for the post-game bosses to drop. This actually might be my favorite of all 3. Oops. I can't quite pinpoint what the taste of this pastry is like. I'm reminded of the taste of a peach, but that doesn't seem right. Regardless, I'd love to preserve some to share with my family. Placing food treasures without a food-themed cave was a little bit challenging, and when I had to put this somewhere, I didn't have any good ideas that would fit the sandstone temple, so it stayed. Through my testing, the Bulbors seemed to like the seed quite a bit. However, I was not able to find real use for the Hokotations. Maybe under the correct circumstances, the seed could bring us great bounty. I'm just now realizing how an orange Bulbor drops the seed in 216 and vanilla. No, it didn't. It was not intentional at all, but I do quite like the connection. That didn't happen. No, this is on a ledge. What are you talking about? This is on a ledge in a fucking tree fort. The treasure reminds me of a misshapen tree that we found very early in our expedition. Why is it so ambiguous? Is it a tree? Is it a beanstalk? A chrysanthemum? I will probably never know. Yes, you can get out of bounds for the end caps. No, I do not care. It barely even helps you. Oh, okay. The objects like this make me consider if we were actually collecting treasures or if we were stealing from the environment. Maybe the slip sees worth in this, but I do not understand why we had to take it. This cherry blossom is another beta treasure, and I quite like it. By nature. Get it? It works well with the form of challenge mode, where even the weakest enemies have treasures. This adds to the other lightweight treasures, nature treasures. I have to keep Louis away from this stuff. He's been acting even crazier than usual, which I had no idea was possible. Weed, haha. Of course. This leaf is quite the peculiar specimen. There's a strange hole in it, and it's too small to be from the bite of a Bulbor. Perhaps it's left over from a different universe where all leaves are like this. The super leaf makes sense to be carried by the base because of how lightweight it is, just like the avian feather in the base game. It fits better as the post-game treasure because it's worth a lot combined with the environment and difficulty. Okay. I'm just now realizing, chat, that it says there's 4 caves in Sacred Snowfield, not 3. So, looks like there's a lot more there than I originally thought. But we're gonna stop there today. Actually finishing without, you know, finishing today, so that's nice. So good job. Great progress, as usual. I enjoy, as you know, and I look forward to playing more later in the week.